Soul Calibur 3. Welcome to the new stage.
Hey, I'm in.
Hi there.
Well, hello!
You looking
Hello,
for
lady! No! Go away! But no, what would it be under? Should be under here, right? Yeah, the Anku for Zasalavan.
Is this what you're looking for? You have a sharp eye. Come again. Thanks a lot.
I don't need the character creation. I'm gonna try to play through Zasalamel's story. Okay, give me the Anku.
Futile effort.
Zasalamel was born a member of a tribe that protected the spirit sword, but he broke the commitment of the tribe and was exiled. He learned the secret arts of reincarnation and now lives an eternal life. Over time, however, he lost any sense of joy in life and came to desire a peaceful death. The spirit sword had reappeared and sealed Soul Edge. Zasalamel theorized that when their two powers reached their peak, he might be able to achieve his own death. To revive the cursed sword, he deliberately acted to warp Siegfried's mind and sent Nightmare out to devour powerful souls. And now he's set his sights upon a new sacrifice, the daughter of Cervantes, who bore deep hatred towards Soul Edge. Zasalamel began to take action. This time to complete his plan was at hand. Oh, I hate fast-moving credits. It was said that, even with full knowledge of her ancestry, the woman sought to destroy Soul Edge. Zasalamel followed her trail and learned that she had obtained a certain book. That book was one he had written himself in the past. It contained the rules and legends of his tribe and everything there was to know about the two swords. That knowledge must not be allowed into the world. He had to erase the mistake of his past.
A new journey.
Let's do
lies ahead
this.
for her.
Very well. This should be interesting.
Well, aren't we cheeky?
I am.
Fun.
I'm very
Versus
cheeky.
Ivy. Fight.
Whee! Whoops. Oh wow, that had a lot of reach. There we go.
You win.
Do you now understand the difference between us?
After taking the book from the woman, he set a flame in his hand. During their battle, he had felt an extraordinarily strong hatred toward the cursed sword from her. It would likely be sufficient to make Siegfried suffer. Zasalamel gave the woman information and lead her to Siegfried, and then put a mansion behind him. Now that his plan to obtain the two swords had entered its final stage, he needed to nip any potential obstacles in the bud. He had to avoid any last-minute interference. Let's eliminate knowledge. Knowledge is a lot. Knowledge breeds physical threats. It would be problematic for knowledge of Soul Edge to spread any more than necessary. He needed everyone to play out their roles only as he directed. There was a man in the old Spanish capital of Toledo who was collecting information about the cursed sword. Zasalamel headed to Toledo to eliminate this threat. He succeeded in setting the man's mansion on fire, but he was seen by a girl who appeared to be acting as a guard.
Determined.
Let's do this!
She seeks to destroy the cursed blade.
I shall take you on with my full strength.
Hello, I set your mansion on fire. How's it feel?
Let's go.
Versus Cassandra. Fight.
Fuck that up. Oh, I'm so fucked. Fuck. I fucked up. I've horrendously fucked that up.
And that's the lesson
Let me
for
give
today.
that another try.
Passion for the
versus Cassandra. Fight.
There we go.
You win.
This was a complete waste of time.
From the sword and shield in the girl's hands, Zasalamel felt the power of the gods of Olympus. He finally defeated her using all of his power. Soul Edge had once been shattered by someone with the same power. He had just eliminated a threat even greater than the knowledge possessed by the owner of the mansion. After he left the burning mansion, he headed for the place where he had revived Nightmare. The ruins of Osterreinsberg Castle. We're on a river ride.
Bad, but I don't like the look in your eyes.
Well, I don't like your clothes, so I guess we're
Or
even.
a conscience.
Why am I on this raft for no particular reason? Oh! Who are you?
You're worthy of that sword. Let's find out.
I'm not!
So, you're a servant of the evil blade. How absurd, trying to challenge me.
Versus Tira. Fight.
Ah, damn it. If you could get them in this loop, you might as well.
You win.
This is your end. I shall put you out of your misery.
New item has been unlocked. A girl draped in evil energy slipped away and disappeared. She was likely a servant of the cursed sword. It seemed that the sword was frantically trying to survive. Good. When Soul Edge recovered its power and was revived, the Spirit Sword too would unleash its power to stop it. And at that instant, Zasalamel would be there. Yeah, we'll eliminate ideas. Fucking ideas! In addition to those who wished to destroy Soul Edge, there were others he considered dangerous. Those who, knowing full well the sword's true nature, still wished to use its power. The cursed sword's power had been widely dispersed as the result of numerous battles. For a worthless being to gain even a little of that power and wallow in ambition would be nothing more than a waste of the sword's power. Worse than that, it would surely provide an opportunity to those who sought to destroy the cursed sword.
His poisoned blood fuels his rage.
Well, let's see what's going on now.
Let's finish this quickly.
You will have no chance to strike. Versus Raphael. Fight. Where are you going? Where are you going? What a joke.
Alright, I'll just do this. Fuck you.
You win.
This is your end. I shall put you out of your misery.
He was standing there, menacingly. I couldn't have it. Zasalamel continued his secret activities to further his plans, but stopped when his mind began to tremble. The part of his mind that desired death was aching. He had experienced this in each of his recent lives. No matter how many times he repeated it, the impending suffering of death terrified him. In order to clear his troubled thoughts and focus his mind, he headed to the clock tower that he used whenever he needed to think deeply. Well, here I am at my clock tower that I use whenever I need to think deeply. Something's off about this. There's two of
A
me.
pathetic soul who wishes to find peace in death. How laughable.
Where am I looking right now? Thought I heard something. Who does that?
Yes. See? You can still fight. Very well. I shall ask you only once.
Versus Zasalamel. Fight.
What the fuck? Ah! What?
See
Bullshit!
what's ready.
9
Hopeful.
versus Zasalamel. Fight.
I don't know what happened there. It's all good.
You win.
It fixed itself.
This was already decided.
The doppelganger was equally confused. Zasalamel brushed away his weakness and further hardened his resolve. It was true that death was a difficult experience, but repeating it endlessly was far worse. Now that he had conquered his own mind, he had no more doubt. He put the clock tower behind him and set out to continue his plan. This would surely be the last time he would visit this place. I'll manipulate a few more factors. Zasalamel's journey to further his plans continued. Upon learning of an organization in Far Eastern land that was collecting fragments of Soul Edge, he thought to himself, if the cursed sword were to absorb those fragments, it should recover a significant amount of power. On top of that, if those fragments were to somehow lose their power, it would be a great loss. Zasalamel set out east to obtain the fragments for himself.
She roams the lands, her blade of hatred concealed in purest silk.
Somebody has a blade of hatred.
My curse.
My life.
Your blade is filled with hatred, and it must be destroyed.
Setsuka. Fight.
Whoop, that was... There we go. Got it.
You win.
Stay there for an eternity.
Yeah, so one thing that I'm trying to get used to is Zasalamel has actually had a different fighting style. Well, it's the same fighting style, but there are some moves that were altered from 3 to 4. I think that's the same with all of the characters, so I'm trying to get used to the 3 moveset instead of the 4 moveset. Zasalamel entered the island nation in which the organization was said to operate and defeated a swordsman who was searching for Soul Edge. It seemed, however, that this woman had no connection with the group he sought. Afterwards, in an underground temple filled with thick eddies of evil energy, he discovered signs that a fierce battle had taken place. It seemed that 2 people, both cloaked in evil energy, had clashed here. The evil energy was already gone, and he cursed to himself at the wasteful loss of power that was their fighting.
She raises her swords to strike down demons.
Someone is raising their sword to strike down demons.
For your punishment.
Well, at least your stance is correct.
That's Kagekiri.
Versus Taki. Fight.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. No, the music is Kagekiri. This is Taki. She is a delicious snack, and she must be destroyed.
Leave this place.
Woo! Ah, damn it.
You lose.
She got me.
It's time to go back to where you belong.
Go fuck yourself.
9.
Okay, let's try that again. She ended up turning the tides with that bomb attack.
Leave this place.
Oh crap. It's not just a guard breaker, it bypasses the guard. It does a heavy hit. I'll just do that again. That was the wrong button. There we go.
You win.
Do you now understand the difference between us?
New item available. Okay. The woman who had suddenly attacked him was unexpectedly strong, and while Zasalamel did achieve victory, he was wounded in the process. This woman had probably been the one who had won the battle here earlier. He released the evil energy from her weapon and put this country behind him. Seeking further information, Zasalamel entered India, a land where travelers from both east and west mingled. There he discovered a man with faint evil energy. It might not be much, but it would still serve as a sacrifice to the cursed sword.
His soul
I know that
violently for vengeance.
Taki had a rivalry with Yoshimitsu. That was it.
You really want to do this?
Oh, it's Maxi, right. I forget that he gets corrupted very easily. AKA, press all the buttons at once, guy. Oh, damn it. I fucked up. I fucked up again.
9.
Okay,
I shall take you up.
let's try that again.
Maxi, fight.
I'll just do that. There we go.
You win.
This was a complete waste of time.
The time was at hand. Zasalamel's plan was finally reaching its climax. He closed in on the man who carried the two swords. He finally caught up to his target. A cathedral in a remote location, he could feel Nightmare's presence ahead as well. It would appear that the players are all assembled. He passed through the doors. The thought for which he had waited so long was about to arrive. Okay, who... Oh, it's Tira.
Over. Your luck just ran out.
Oh, it's that gaudy chick again.
So you've come this far.
You look tacky.
It's too late.
Versus Tira. Fight.
Oh, she's kicking my ass. This is where they increase the difficulty. Oh god.
You lose.
So even if that didn't kill me, I'd still be dead. Noted.
9.
I'll try again.
Absurd.
I can't wait to see you in pieces.
Versus Tira. Fight.
Oh crap. She didn't allow the juggle. Please stop it. Fuck.
You lose.
I was hoping I could
9.
get her with a grab. I did not get her with a grab though. She ducked underneath my grab actually. Oh crap. I'm at the point where I'm gonna die about 80 times.
Managed to walk away.
Versus Tira. Fight.
No! None of that!
You win.
I shall send your master to you soon enough.
I don't know how that happened. Ah, I've been caught in a cage. This is actually fine. It took a few moments for him to break through the bars blocking his way. Were they an attempt to buy time? The sharp sounds he had heard grew ever fiercer. Nightmare and Siegfried were fighting. He didn't care who survived, for the victor was fated to fall to Zosalamel. When he came to stand before the door, a death scream greeted him from inside. So yeah, if you end up getting caught in that cage, you're going to end up fighting Nightmare, who is honestly easier than Siegfried in my opinion.
Versus Nightmare. Fight.
Well, hello there! Ah! Yep, fuck.
You lose. Now. 9. Versus.
I'm not an expert at this game. I'm getting familiar with it for a reason. Plus, I won't lie, I hate fighting games. Yeah! Psyched him out.
You win.
Everything will come to an end.
So how is
What
everyone?
I have yearned for all these years is about to come true.
I'm having a good day.
What is this?
The fuck is happening? Holy shit! My lord, I've been blasted back into the present. Oh, I fucked that up. Oh, I'm gonna die.
This is the way it should be.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Ah!
You lose.
Okay, so this is the fight that's gonna take me 200 tries. Prepare to just spend the rest of the stream here.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Fuck! I thought he was gonna attack, so I tried to counter.
Nice. Very well. Versus Abyss. Fight. You lose.
It's like my core is a planet!
Nice. Versus Abyss. Fight.
Ow. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, my pride. He did not give a fuck.
You lose. Nice. Very well. Versus Abyss. Fight.
Fuck. I'm dead.
You lose. Nice.
Yeah, so I've always had problems fighting other Zosalamels, and Abyss is essentially another Zosalamel with even more broken moveset. I also think he has longer reach. What row? Ah, my neck. Oh no! Yep. I could do it twice and then it's done. But I always try and go for the third time.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
He didn't give a fuck.
You lose.
He just doesn't give a fuck.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
With the grab and such. I'm trying to... all I want to do is grab! I'm fucked.
You lose.
All I want to do was grab him.
Very well. Versus Abyss. Fight.
Yep.
versus Abyss. Fight.
What? It was like, I see you across the map right there. Fuck you. I refuse to allow you to perfect against me. Had a good combo going there, but he got out of it.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Oh! Oh, he's just gonna keep doing this. Oh. He smacked my foot.
Versus Abyss. Fight. You lose. 9.
He just does so much damage.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Okay, he got a perfect on me. This does not mean anything. It can only go uphill from here.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Ah. He hit me in the middle of my attack.
You lose.
That's impressive.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
I hope nobody minds watching me lose 1,000 times. Yes! I got him with the kick!
You win.
Fuck you, Abyss!
Consider yourself lucky for being able to die.
There was something... There was a guard thing here, wasn't there? Or button mash? I can't remember. No.
Oh, at last my wish will be fulfilled. This curse will finally be lifted.
I can finally die in peace!
Now, grant me eternal rest.
I don't think I hit that in time. Nope. Definitely didn't hit it in time.
Why?
I think this is the canon ending anyways.
Why can't I die? Damn it. It's all over. Everything.
All I wanted to do was die.
I have no choice. I must continue this meaningless existence.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the canon ending anyways. And then Star Wars
The
credits.
legend will never die.
There's 57,500 gold for your, thousands of deaths. Well, thank you. Submode Event Viewer is now available in Museum. So now I can use that and I can see what would have happened if I actually did get that quick button mash sequence.
Welcome to the new stage of history.
So that's Zosalam. Well, that's I think I think there are some other things that you can end up doing in Zasamel's stories, like if you end up choosing different options, there's like some other quick cutscenes. Doesn't matter. Let's see who I should play as next. There's Kilik. He has a staff, and he's a douche. Let's buy his weapon first, and then we'll play as him.
Hi there.
Hello, lady. Nice
You
hairdo.
looking for something?
Hey, 2 more things for, one guy. What would it be under? Nope. I don't think it would be under here. Nope, it is. Ling Sheng Su Bo. It gives health increase when you block and increased attack, it looks like.
Is this what you look? You have a sharp eye. Come again.
Now go away.
Thanks a lot.
I really like it when fighting games have shops like that in order to just add a slight RPG element. That's one of the reasons why I was okay with playing this game when I was younger, because it had a very slight RPG element. Kilik. While on his journey to destroy Soul Edge, Kilik was defeated by a man wielding a large scythe. When he awoke, he was back in Edgemaster's hermitage. Kilik's traveling companions, Xinghua, had brought him here. Unfortunately, Kilik had lost the piece of Dvapara Yuga he had on him. Kilik regretted his failure deeply. Sensing Kilik's torment, the Edgemaster ordered Kilik to complete a strict training regimen. Edgemaster took on his evil form and commanded Kilik to fight him. After 3 grueling months, Kilik finally succeeded in landing a purifying strike on his master. After receiving a new fragment of Edgemaster as a reward for the completion of his training, Kilik continued his journey to the west. Yay! Watermill Valley. Soul Edge was running rampant in the lands of the west as Kilik neared the border of Europe and Asia. Europe in Asia, actually. He heard rumors of a city destroyed by war. Suspecting that there may be a connection to the fragment of the evil sword, he rushed to the ruined city. Once there, however, he found no trace of evil energy. As he was contemplating his next move, Kilik was suddenly attacked. What?
Guide her with visions of the heavens.
Listen, my soul rages with strength.
Some things can only be conveyed through battle.
Let's tell him.
Versus Talon. Fight.
Oh, gotcha! Gotcha! There! Oh, gotcha! Gotcha!
Okay.
You win.
So,
Over already?
I have no idea how to play Kilik. I'm just gonna say that now. I have no idea how to play him. His moveset is very different in the 4th game compared to the 3rd. I never played him in this game, so I don't know what he does. The young girl, Talim, apologized for mistaking Kilik for a bandit. She was hiding in the ruins with several orphans, survivors of the war. According to the orphans, Talim was somehow able to cleanse the evil in a different manner than Kilik. Kilik left the ruins in high spirits, which soon faded as he realized that the evil sword was still at large. Yeah, let's go to there. Kilik arrived at Ostransburg Castle, where he and Zwinghua, whatever, had once fought together against the evil sword. Nightmare had occupied this place once, so perhaps some clues remained. Peering intently into the shadows cast by the castle walls, Kilik stopped dead in his tracks. He felt something in the castle, something evil.
A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
This place,
I'll show you the way of the Ling Sheng Su.
Ling Sheng Su, noted.
Ha!
It's a berserker.
Fight.
Stop that. Ah, he's being my reach with his own reach. Ah!
You lose.
He's using the power of the lance.
Berserker, fight!
Ow! Okay, I think I'm... Well, I did that combo once, I'm sure I'll find out how to do it again. Kilik defeated the enemy. While Kilik recovered his breath, he pondered whether this cursed castle somehow called to him, or perhaps the castle had changed him somehow. Just then, the fallen enemy began to rise behind him. "Kilik, look out!" a voice yelled, and the enemy was struck down just as it was about to attack Kilik. It was Zhuang He. Yeah. After the initial excitement at their reunion, Kilik and Zhuang Hua discussed their future plans. Kilik could see the determination in Zhuang Hua's eyes, now more than ever. Thus, their journey to defeat the evil sword began anew. During their journey, the pair encountered a man who claimed to know Nightmare. However, they felt uneasy. Things were going too smoothly. Could this be some kind of trap? Kilik told Zhuang Hua to remain outside and open the door. Ah, yes. The clock tower. Where was the man that I was following? He's gone now.
I cannot allow anyone
He looks like a
about
derp.
the sword to live. It's time for you to die.
And to do this, I'm going to send a giant cog at you. Whee! You dodged my cog. Now I'm angry.
I was wrong about you.
I wouldn't take me lightly if I were you.
Versus Zasalamel, fight!
Gotcha!
Fucked up. Right. Can't block him. Can't block that.
9
Come on!
versus Zasalamel, fight!
Gotcha!
Uh-oh. Ha! You tried to grab me, but in the end, I only grabbed you.
Gotcha!
There we go.
You win!
You need a lot more training.
I'm the kooky, happy, fun guy. Kilik, what's going on? Zhuang Ha's voice echoed down below as the clock tower door slammed shut. The sword. Soul Edge. Taste my curse as well, you, who is already cursed by the sword, whispered the man with the scythe as he disappeared into the shadows. I'll follow him. This is inconspicuous as fuck. Let's go after him. Kilik and Zhuang Hua pursued the man with the scythe, but they soon lost his trail completely. Only the man's voice remained, echoing in the empty air. The Azure Knight, Nightmare, has arisen once more and now wanders in search of the power he has lost. If you desire Soul Edge, then seek him out. A gust of wind erased the echo of the man's voice, the man's words, and only Kilik and Zhuang Hua remained. Let's learn about Nightmare. Seeking information outside of Europe, they heard rumors that a temple in Egypt had been destroyed a few days before. Startlingly, it was said that the destruction had been caused by attacks with a sword. Someone capable of such an inhuman feat had to possess tremendous strength. The odds were high that it was the work of Soul Edge and the Azure Knight, In order to confirm their suspicion, they headed for Egypt.
Anticipation.
Oh, this is
in his
Egypt.
heart, he turns his eyes to the path before him.
Are you ready for this? All right.
Let's be careful not to talk to any of the Jewish people, otherwise we'll be killed.
Young Sung, fight.
No. I'm enjoying this.
You'll never stand a chance without dedication.
Can't wait for like the semi-final and final boss to just kick my ass. Do I'm available in the shop? It seemed the one who had destroyed the temple was no longer in this land. Hearing a rumor that a man in azure armor had left the area, the pair followed after him at once. It was Nightmare. It was said that he had disappeared out to sea. Following him, Kilik and Zhuanghua became sea travelers as well. Suddenly, Kilik felt a powerful evil energy out on the open sea and saw a single pirate ship approaching. Okay, so essentially we went to Egypt, fucked a guy up and said, yeah, the guy with the sword's not here, let's go. It's Cervantes. The ship seems to be missing a half. Ah, bullcrap.
Wretched soul.
Versus Cervantes, fight.
Oh no!
Gotcha.
I'll just do that since we're waiting. Okay.
You lose. No one. 9.
Thank goodness when you restart the battle, it just goes ahead and says, you have full health. Since you couldn't beat him with less than full health, you might as well just give you full. No, none of that. Oh.
You lose.
Give up already.
9.
Master.
Versus Cervantes, fight.
Take this. Gotcha.
Ow, my ass. That's what he does. He just kicks you in the ass. Oh, I'm dead.
You lose.
I salute your courage for challenging me.
9. Versus Cervantes, fight.
Take this.
No, none of that. There we go.
You win.
It's useless. Your moves won't work.
Your moves won't work, for you see this stick is as big as my dick. I don't know what this means, but it means you have lost. They defeated the pirate, but in the end the ship sank. I wonder why, it was only cut in half. Luckily, they were rescued by a ship bound for Europe, and the two of them once again found themselves on land. Continuing their search for information about the cursed sword, they came to a secluded mansion that stood on the outskirts of London. Rumor had it an alchemist woman with an interest in the cursed sword lived there. Kilik could sense the faint evil energy seeping out from inside the mansion.
She seeks the sword that may be her own.
Is it Ivy?
salvation.
Are we going against Ivy again?
Let's do this. I won't let up.
Well, aren't we?
Yeah, it is. Oh, she's wearing that costume.
Versus Ivy. Fight.
Aw. You ruined my perfect. She fucked me up at the end there.
You can't stop my attack that easily.
He found nothing of value in the mansion. Worse than that, he was feeling ill. By the time he had noticed something was wrong, it was already too late. He felt strangely exhausted, and his strength would not recover. The image of the man with the scythe flashed through the back of Keelik's mind. I place a curse on you. That was what he had said when he left. Those words were not an empty threat. If he didn't find a way to escape the curse, it would surely lead to his death. Let's go remove the curse. The most definite way to remove the curse was to get the man who had placed it in the first place to explain how. But it would surely not be easy. To begin with, they had lost the trail of the man with the scythe some time ago, following rumors of people who might have been him. They unexpectedly encountered an incident that appeared to be related to Soul Edge. An army was about to attack a city that had been transformed by an evil power. The pair headed for the city, but the fighting had already begun.
His poison blood fueled
This place is fucked up!
the world.
If you're gonna stand in my way, then I'll have to use force.
You will have no chance to strike.
Hey, it's Raphael.
Versus Raphael. Fight.
Raphael! Works for me.
You win.
There's a concept called range you need to learn.
A new item is available in the weapon shop. Perhaps it was merely a coincidence, but this city was the place where Kilik had previously fought and lost to the man with the scythe. It seemed the man they defeated had been the source of the evil transformation. Now that the man was gone, the end of this conflict was merely a matter of time. Seeing the small stone that had fallen from the man's pocket, Kilik frantically picked it up. It was the fragment of Devapara Yuga that he had lost in this land. Yeah, get fucked! Gonna keep searching for a way to break this curse. Afterwards, continuing their quest, Kilik and Zhuanghua finally arrived at a cathedral in a remote area. Nightmare was here. Hey, Jeff. Kilik and Zhuanghua split up in search of the entrance. But Kilik suddenly lifted his head. That was the sound of steel clashing upon steel. Someone was fighting the wielder of Soul Edge, the Azure Knight. Kilik ran into the cathedral. Well, what appears to be going on here? Whoa! Yep. Siegfried got fucked. If we had came here sooner, we could have saved him. But we didn't. Because it doesn't matter.
Time is right. You shall become part of me.
No, I won't.
You are my first sacrifice.
No, I'm not.
Versus Nightmare. Fight.
Oh, I'm so fucked. Ha! Fuck. We attacked at the same time. Except his attacks are a lot quicker and straightforward than mine. Yeah!
You win. You'll never stand a chance without dedication.
I think most people just have to take on Nightmare or Siegfried.
This far.
Oh no, right.
Bad at all.
Everybody has to take on Zosalamel, except for Zosalamel.
Realized. You, however, are not worthy of witnessing this glorious moment. Leave this place at once.
You placed a curse on me. Fuck you. Oh no. Right. It's not Zosalamel. Everyone has to face... Fuck, what is it called? This guy. God damn it. I'm not sure why I can't remember that.
No choice.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
I'll pick up this sword and use my normal weapon. Ah! Okay, goodbye. It was nice fighting you, Abyss. Okay. Let's try that with full health. Oh, that was much easier than when I played with Zosalamel. Explain this bullshit! Now I'm gonna call shenanigans. It should not have been that easy.
Wow, it's so pretty.
This is where she rests. The person who saved my life. Shanliang, everything is over now. We did the right thing, didn't we?
What are you saying? Of course it was the right thing.
Yeah.
Besides, this is only the beginning.
Her voice
You're
actor.
right.
Nope. Get fucked.
You're hopeless.
Listen, I'm not good at those quick button mashes. You only give me like 0.5 seconds. I'm not good enough for that. Hey look, it's Maxie. His emo haircut. Get out of here, loser. Jefferoni, thank you for the one follow. Or, one follow. Host with one viewer, I appreciate it.
Are you guys ready? Yeah, let's go. Hey.
I'm not gonna give up on you that easily.
Yeah, her voice actor. I know that her voice actor was actually really popular.
The legend will never die.
Hey, money. Her voice actor was actually really popular during the PS2 era. It was you viewing your own stream? Yeah, you know. Standard character Cervantes is now available. The Lost Cathedral Ruin is now available. The Pirate Raid is now available. Cervantes' weapons, Soul Edge and Nirvana, are now available. Cervantes' weapons, Soul Edge and Nirvana 2, are now available. Go fuck yourself. AutoHost was hosting someone else, so I switched it to you. Oh, you didn't have to do that, Jeff.
3.
I do appreciate it, but you didn't have to do that.
The new stage.
Yeah, this is just gonna be a short stream anyways. I'm at about an hour right now. I'm Probably am only going to do like 1 or 2 more people. I don't know who would do though. Could do Maxi. Mitsurugi is also an idea. Let's go buy Mitsurugi's weapon, because fuck. Everyone knows I won't be able to fucking win if I have just the basic weapons.
Hi there.
Well, hello there! Aren't you looking beautiful today? Need a weapon. Yeah, that two-handed sword. Exactly, that one.
Is this what you're looking for?
What does it do? So it does, defense penetration. So always do damage. And I don't know what that first one is. I want to say that's
You have
reach.
a sharp eye.
Like, it hits further than
Come again.
what it actually looks like. Oh, yeah. That's very fair. Yeah, if it's a big stream, I tend to just go, nah. I don't need it. Yeah. 1 or 2 extra viewers means a lot more to small streamers. Even the Tanegashima rifles, which he had once considered his greatest enemy, no longer concerned Mitsurugi. He had lost interest in the ultimate weapon, Soul Edge, as well. It was at this time that Mitsurugi was attacked by forces pursuing the fragments of Soul Edge. He fended off his attackers and noticed that their garments resembled those of the female ninja who had stood in his path many times in the past. Was something happening in Japan? Mitsurugi decided it was time to return to his homeland. It was at the end of the Warring States period. The Nojima Mitsurugi, upon returning, had refused to submit to Mitsurugi immediately agreed to join the fight and began preparations for battle. Executed flawlessly. Who the fuck is Kafri? Over 1K viewers. Yeah, he don't need it. At that time, Japan was being unified, and the forces that opposed that rule were putting up their final struggle. The Murakami Navy, with which Mitsurugi had once been affiliated, was also preparing a counterattack against its enemies. Mitsurugi, known for his skills with the sword, was welcomed, and he decided to aid that battle. He thought that perhaps this battle might fill the void inside himself. Yeah, I feel empty, so I'm just gonna kill some people. Number 1 Widowmaker, in North America. Makes sense.
What do you want, you bastard?
Hey, look, it's a random fuckface. Hey, random fuckface. Stop that.
You win.
How pathetic. Don't make me laugh.
So instead of hosting the number 1 Widowmaker player, you instead decide to host the only person who is playing Soul Calibur 3. Amazing. The operation was a success, but Mitsurugi did not feel fulfilled. He only killed 262 people that day, and that is not a record on his part. Upon hearing rumors from the general that someone known as the Azure Knight was rampaging in Europe, he did his farewell and hurried to the west. Before, when Mitsurugi had been seeking Soul Edge, he had heard rumors of a powerful man like this, but those rumors had stopped after a while. This man would surely be the one who could satisfy Mitsurugi's thirst for battle. Sure, let's go to Europe. Let's go to Europe. Mitsurugi arrived in Rome, but found no helpful clues. What to do now? As he pondered his situation, he came upon an arena. He had used up the money he had earned during the battle in Japan, which was 1 yen for every person he killed, thus making 262 yen. It was not very much. He is now dying, for he is starving. Additionally, the warriors gathered at the arena would likely know something that would be of use to him. Hey, you guys know anything that will be of use to me? No? Well, shit.
Don't let your guard down.
You see my amazing ponytail? Oh! That's Rock.
Versus Rock. Fight.
Mitsurugi is a very simplistic character.
You win.
What the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? It's me! 2 new items have been unlocked. Mitsurugi learned of the Azure Knight from one of the warriors at the arena. He learned about it with his last breath. It was a glorious one. The knight, who had once rampaged across Europe, was called Nightmare and was wreaking havoc once again. Mitsurugi headed to a castle ruin that the knight had once used as a base, like everyone else for some reason. It was said that the Azure Knight had since left, but the dark aura that covered the land was still powerful. As Mitsurugi approached the castle ruins, he could sense someone or something lying in wait within. I mean, you know, 262 yen is not a lot.
I wonder if that thought will make a suitable host. Let's see. He sure looks strong.
I wonder how many people use this barge. Whoa!
You have a nice body. Can I see
Well, thank you.
for a second?
Sure.
I wonder if Soul Edge would like it.
So you really
What?
want to challenge me? You better not disappoint me, little girl.
Little girl? Damn.
Versus Tira. Fight.
I don't know how I did that. That's
Pathetic.
That's all I'm gonna say. The enemy slipped away from Mitsurugi and ran. For a while, Mitsurugi was on guard for a surprise attack. I said on ground, which would have been a lot more funny since he is riding on a river. Anyways, but he eventually sheathed his sword. The feeling of the enemy's presence had finally disappeared. In the air above, however, circled a number of black birds. One was a giant blackbird. One was a giant bluebird. One, however, it was a dark blue. It could very easily be mistaken for black. Anyways, he could not help but feel he was being watched, probably by the birds. Who would have thunk? Now, what to do next, besides kill and eat one of the birds? Yeah, I'll explore the castle. The way you hold it just seems very uncomfortable. This weapon, yeah. Normally he just has a normal katana. In a room in the ruined castle, Mitsurugi found traces of someone who had once lived there. They appeared to be a very sloppy person, for there was crust of bread and books everywhere. Following the clues, he headed to London, seeking information about a female alchemist who wielded a living sword. It was actually pretty easy because there was husks of bread and books everywhere along the way, and was thought to be a follower of Nightmare. He found himself standing before a large mansion. The book was a follower of Nightmare. It was quickly slain. It was said that it had been many years since the owner of this mansion had died. Mitsurugi stepped inside. I'm reaching that point where I'm just getting weird.
Head for her.
Oh, this thing that the girl had? Oh yeah, you need to note that. Yeah, no, that's it's used like a hula hoop.
Fight.
Ah! Ah, there we go. That's a combo I remember using. I don't remember how it was done. Primarily because all I did was kick and then follow it up with a kick bash. So I'm not exactly sure how that works. Mitsurugi felt like he was being watched, probably from that painting behind him. Look as the eyes follow. Woo. 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 Okay then. Those are hella hard to use properly. Dude, I never learned how to use a fucking hula hoop, and it pisses me off. I was that one kid that was in, like... Well, actually, no, there were a lot of kids who never learned how to use a hula hoop, but I remember being that one fuckwagon who was just like, I got this, and then it just fell, and I went, how? How do you use this? Yeah, I'll just stop. The snake sword? Oh yeah, no, fuck that. Prepare to defend thyself. Defeat all the enemies before time runs out.
Their fury.
Let me give you a taste of my steel.
The fuck is this thing?
Versus Charade. Fight.
It just shot a laser. I am so fucked. Yep, okay, I died.
You lose.
It doesn't matter that it's not a story moment. They just kicked my ass and went, I'm fucking out of here. From the female alchemist's words, Mitsurugi now had confirmation that Nightmare possessed Soul Edge. He then proceeded to ask about the man with the scythe, who appeared to be involved. How he learned about this, we're not exactly sure, but he had. Following rumors of the man, he arrived at the clock tower that literally everyone appears to show up at the exact same time. But Mitsurugi was not at ease. He felt that he had been led here by the very one he was seeking. I feel as though I've been led here by the very person I'm seeking. It's a crazy clock tower. Oh, look, there he is now.
This is absurd. You are not worthy to find the sword. I shall kill you here and now.
No, you won't. What's the purpose of this platform? Is it an elevator or... Yeah, is that like an elevator or is there something else to it?
You're quicker than I thought. I was wrong about you. Watch, you'll see just how wrong you are.
Versus Zasalamel. Fight. Ring out.
Get fucked, yo.
You win.
Too easy. Don't waste my time.
How that sword could even scabbard. Scabbard? Holster. Holster is the word. Scabbard is what holds the sword. Holster is the action of putting the sword in the scabbard. Anyways, how it can even holster. Sheath. Sheath is what it's called that you put the sword into. What the fuck's a scabbard? Orange, Google this for me. I'm confused now. The Azure Knight, Nightmare, has arisen, and even now he heads east seeking power. If you seek Soul Edge, search for him. With these words, the man disappeared into the shadows, deciding that he couldn't expect to find any further clues in Europe. Mitsurugi headed east. Scabbard is the holder. Okay. The holder of the sheath. It's called sheathing. Yes. After entering India... Why India? It was like, oh man. So... the guy with the Azure Knight is alive, right? I should go to India. I should write something. Mitsurugi headed for the port city, where a horde of monsters was said to have appeared and caused a massacre several years ago. Perhaps that was related to the incidents caused by Soul Edge and Nightmare. However, there was also rumors of a man who wore green and was an elf, and his name was Link. I'm not exactly sure if his story is canon, but he was there. Visiting the port city, Mitsurugi got into an argument with a man. Apparently, he thought that Mitsurugi was just a tourist curious to hear the tale of the incident. For some reason, the man considered this an offense. He then proceeded to pull out his sword, like a normal person who is angry at tourists.
Meet your maker.
You really want to do this?
Oh, it's Maxi.
Versus Maxi.
You know what? That completely explains it. Stop that.
You win.
Too easy. Don't waste my time.
I'm not sure why I mean, in all honesty, Mitsurugi is a very simple fighting style, which I like. It actually didn't really change from this game to the fourth game, so I feel as though I know it. In India, after kicking the crap out of that punk-ass bitch, Mitsurugi did not gain any information regarding Nightmare. What a shame, but he did learn something of interest. The Sword of Heroes, sought by the Emperor of Ming, the great country to the east, was actually Soul Edge. Upon arriving in Ming, it seemed that the search for the sword was a secret project. He wouldn't be able to find anything by just investigating normally. Growing frustrated, he devised a plan to sneak into a military officer's mansion. How could this possibly go wrong?
True meaning of strength.
Ready?
Are you ready for this?
This is a military officer?
Versus Shanghua. Fight.
Oh, it's Shuang Ha. Ah, she's kicking the crap out of me. Ah, she kicked me.
You lose.
You must cut your own path through fate.
Ha, I get it because you sliced my
9.
face up with a sword.
You'll regret it.
Versus Shanghua. Fight.
It's over. Two. Gotcha. There's another.
Take.
Aw, she hit me with the sword twirl.
And that's the end of
9.
You're eager to die. Very well then.
Okay, I have to do this. Let's go.
Versus Shanghua. Fight.
Ah.
It's over. Gotcha. How's another?
Don't juggle me. None of that. Ahoy, Captain! It is good to see you, my friend. You were on Unruly's chat for a bit. That is perfectly fine. I'm doing pretty good, Captain. How are you doing? Yeah. I wanted to make sure, like, I felt as though when I was talking about Soul Calibur that I had made a promise, so I wanted to make sure I at least played it. And here I am playing it now. But I was completely unsure if you were going to show. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. Successfully defeating the guard, Mitsurugi obtained the information he desired. Ming had searched for the Sword of Heroes several times in the past, but never with any success. In other words, Soul Edge was not in this country. And it probably wasn't in any other country besides the place that he exactly went to. After carefully investigating the information he had obtained, he headed west. The city at which he eventually arrived had already been destroyed. What a shame, but who cares? Was it the work of the man he sought? Probably, probably not. As Mitsurugi pondered this, he was suddenly attacked by possibly the people that destroyed this town.
Of the heavens.
So this is essentially Germany.
Chance to beg is over.
Only Germany had that
Things can only be
style.
made through battle.
Versus Talon. Fight.
Win.
Ah! Damn, she could have kicked the crap out of me right there. But instead she pushed me up against the wall. Ah! Okay. Oh, that was close.
You win.
I don't know how I lived through that one. I had like a Deus Ex Machina moment. That moment where I just fucked her up. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I did that. It just happened. Mitsurugi felt like he was being watched again. Let's stop and see how he gets fucked up this time.
Two heroes finally meet under the Star of Destiny.
Two heroes. Let's see this hero. That's no hero, that's a lizard man.
Versus Lizard Man. Fight.
Ah! Oh, okay, they die in like 2 hits.
Fight.
Okay. I just gotta be careful. No.
Fight.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to do this.
Fight.
Staying up much longer after the stream? I have no clue. Oh. Oh, fuck me. I tried. I got through 5 of them. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up on exactly how to beat them until I was at like half health. And I don't know if I'm gonna be staying up. Well, I normally stay up until like 4 in the morning. But typically I end up doing that because I end up watching Star Trek. And what can I say? I love Star Trek. The girl introduced... Sorry, I just like to think like a whole bunch of lizardmen just showed up after Talon was down. They kicked the crap out of me, left, and then she goes, "So anyways, my name is Talon, what's yours?" And I just go, ugh! The girl introduced herself as Talon and apologized for mistaking him for a thief. She lived in hiding here with a handful of orphans. She normally does this. She doesn't have very many friends because she keeps fucking them up and thinking that they're thieves. But who cares? They had lived in fear of a knight in blue armor who had recently appeared. Faced with his power, they had no choice but to hide away. Several weeks ago, however, a knight had suddenly appeared wielding an enormous sword, and the Blue Knight had left in pursuit of this man. It was Nightmare. But who was this knight with the enormous sword? Sounds like something out of Japan, alright. You're not wrong, Captain. You're not wrong, Captain. Does sound pretty Japan-like. It's very One Punch style, if you ask me. Tracing the clues and pursuing Nightmare, Mitsurugi eventually arrived at a cathedral in a remote area. He was mere steps behind Nightmare. With his decisive battle right before him, Mitsurugi could not help but tremble with anticipation. But a few moments after passing through the door, he sensed an aggressive presence. He didn't know who it was, but it seemed he had another battle to face before Nightmare. You.
My master must be avenged.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Versus Setsuka. Fight.
Setsuka, this is not the time. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn.
You
I
lose.
knew this would not bring him back.
Quick time events are a part of this, Captain. This was just one of the lucky moments where it was just a normal cutscene.
Versus Setsuka. Fight.
Okay. She's just like, I'll headbutt you into the water, bitch!
But it had to.
Don't let your guard down, or you'll die.
Versus Setsuka. Fight.
Too slow. Too slow. Too
How do you have full health?
You
I
lose.
knew this would not bring him back, but it had to be done.
9.
Time to meet your maker.
Let's see what you can do.
I'm not exactly sure, Captain.
Versus Setsuka. Fight.
Scatter and die!
She has health absorb. Okay.
You lose.
Of course my best try is my first try. Now she's just gonna keep fucking me up. I'll just chip away at your health. Stop that. Oh, damn. She dodged around that. That was good.
You
I
lose.
knew this would
9.
not.
Versus Setsuka. Fight.
Too slow. Too slow. Too slow.
Oh.
You
I
lose.
knew this would not bring him back, but it had to be done.
9.
Don't let your guard down.
Anti-kill, Bill?
Setsuka.
That doesn't exist! Oh, she's gonna come back. Yep.
You
I
lose.
knew this would not bring
9.
him.
Time.
Versus
That was
Setsuka.
all me, too. Yep, she... Yep, let's try that. Yep.
You
I
lose.
knew this.
9.
You're eager.
Versus Setsuka. Fight.
She doesn't care. Help. Okay.
You
I
lose.
knew this would.
Yeah, so one thing that I have a problem with is that,
Fight.
Sometimes it goes into guard when I mean to grab. No! There we go. I believed in the heart of Miss Sword, and that is what made me win. Oh, I wonder what that sound is. Oh, it could be. Whoa! Wee! Oh, that was close. I could have snapped my neck if I didn't dodge at the right time. Not even turning to look at the bars that fell behind him, Mitsurugi ran. Judging from the sounds that echoed through the hallway, the battle was extremely fierce. Mitsurugi continued to run, heading for the place of the battle. So I should be up against Siegfried, since I end up countering the bars. Which actually might work out. I hope. Typically, Nightmare is easier for me, but I'm hoping that Mitsurugi's faster fighting style will work against Siegfried.
Don't expect to get past here alive. Sorry to keep you. You're up next.
Oh! I didn't realize you had a line. Ah! Ow! Oh, okay. Well, goodbye, Siegfried. That always tends to happen. My first go is like really good, and then just goes horrendously downhill somehow. Oh, he just has so much reach.
Never again will I bend to anyone's will.
When you counter the bars. I think it depends on who you play as. I'm pretty sure, well, it might be Zasalimel. There. Got him.
You win. Not even the king of hell could stand against my blade.
That sword did not go into the scabbard. I'm just gonna say that now. It didn't go in. Now I should go up against... It's not actually Zasalimel, it's,
Not bad at all.
I already forgot its name again.
My dream is about to be realized. You
Starts with an A,
however, are not
though.
worthy of witnessing this glorious moment. Leave this place at once.
Well, hello there. You've been stricken down by the power of the Super Saiyans. Damn it. I always miss the guard. You just struck me like a bitch. Goodbye. Abyss, that's it. Because every one of these games has to have a different final boss. That's just how it goes. Oh, I'm gonna have such a bitch of a time fighting against Abyss. Oh. Ow. Okay. Up there I go.
You lose.
This is absurd. I shall break you like a twig.
9.
The black hole slam.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Well, this is happening.
Ring out.
Of course he just does that. He goes, "Fuck you."
9. Ready? Versus
Sometimes I feel as though the computer actually plans that. Like, I'm just gonna let him get the upper hand on me, and then I'm just gonna throw him off. Ah! Oh, the black hole slam. Hey, Witten, what's up?
9.
Let me give you a taste of my steel. Allow me to teach you the meaning of truth.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Oh, he grabbed me midair.
You lose.
Can't sleep, so you came to creep.
Destroy you.
I couldn't sleep, so I came to creep. Oh, no.
I win.
I don't know what that was.
Versus
Don't question
Abyss.
it.
Fight.
Ah! I can never read the low.
9.
The super low, I just am never able to read it.
Fight.
Uh-oh. Ah, the black hole crush.
You lose.
This is absurd. I shall break you like a twig.
9.
You'll regret this.
Oh no, it's all good,
Versus
Witten.
Abyss. Fight.
I'll probably end up ending the stream after this one, actually. Because I was only playing for a 2-hour stream. Since this is not my usual stream time. Oh no, you don't.
You win.
Too easy.
That was beautiful! How did I do that? I'm gonna have to figure out exactly what that, like, super move is. Because I have no clue.
Is there no one stronger around?
There he is! It's Mitsurugi! Kill him and raise our honor.
Are you sure about that? Damn it, it was the... They wanted me to guard there. I'm not good at them. I have to know them ahead of time.
That soul edge in your possession. It's time to hand it over.
It's a Rugi. Why would you have Soul Edge?
Come and take it by force.
The
legend will never die.
The Tekken flow is really hard to pick up, though. It's like, I have the Tekken flow when it comes to attack, I do not have it when it comes to defense. Standard character Rock is now available. Lakeside Coliseum is now available. Onslaught 1 is available. Onslaught 2 is available. Hold on, let me see. Yeah.
Soul Calibur 3.
Well, technically, I've only gone on for an hour and 42 minutes. So you know what? I'll go one more. I'll go one more. And I'll go as the ever-lovable Voldo! After I buy his weapon. What the fuck is wrong with his face? There it is. That's better. Okay, never mind. It's not better. Let me go buy his weapon. I do want to play as Voldo. Oh, okay. Everyone's face is gone now.
You looking for something?
Okay, it's returned. Everyone is having a problem. What would this be under? What was it under here? I just missed it. The many-faced man. Yeah, that sounds about right. Where the fuck is Voldo's stuff? I know for a fact he has something. Apparently he doesn't. I might just have to go in with some... Oh no, there they are.
Is this what you're looking for? You have a sharp eye.
It was the cat claws. I just couldn't see them past all of my idiocy. I want to play through the... I want to play the 4th game so that I can play as, I made a character named Jester, which was a, Baldo character. It was just a joke character, and I loved it. Okay, thank you so much, Witten. You have a wonderful night. Lakeside Coliseum. I am so unfortunate because so many of the things in this game just... Obtaining fragments of Soul Edge at the orders of his late master Verci, Valdo returned to the money pit to find that the vertical shaft had been disturbed in his absence. He noticed that the thief had stolen only those items related to Soul Edge. If he were to track down the perpetrator and force him to tell everything he knew about the cursed sword, imagining his beloved master praising him with warm words, Valdo shook with excitement. As he completed preparations to venture out once more, he sensed the presence of a new intruder. From what had just happened, he knew it was dangerous to rely completely on traps. He stepped forth, weapon in hand, to eliminate the intruder himself. Fast credits are a terrible TV trope and they hurt my head. Moving more quietly than a whisper, a shadow approached the unfortunate intruder. The doomed man showed no sign of noticing the threat. He merely gazed transfixed at the treasure trove before him. But the treasure was the legacy of his beloved master Virtue. Moving to put an end to the life of this bandit before he lay a hand on the treasure, Valdo drew his weapon. Death to the fullest intruder!
The fighter's face
Boss rush, the scroll and texts. Oh, you are not wrong about that, Captain. I got cat claws.
No interest in speaking.
Jambaya? Oh wait.
versus Thief. Fight.
Ah, he got me from behind. I gotta remember how to get onto my back. I gotta do my breakdance style. After defeating the thief! That was a perfectly planned suplex. You're not wrong. After defeating the thief, Father turned his face upward. The man had companions, however, it appeared that they were frantically running away. Valdo glided up the money pit and to put an end to them. But when he reached the surface, the unforgivable intruders had already paddled out to sea in their boat. After facing the sea for a while, Valdo made his next move. Gotta go after them. They can't get away. The thieves believed they had escaped to the safety of the open sea, but they now lay at Valdo's feet. The ship eventually reached land and he began his journey in search of Soul Edge. Fatally detecting the same smell that the fragments of Soul Edge possessed, he traced it and arrived at a battlefield, paying no heed to the crisscrossing bullets. He went after the scent. Hold on. Okay.
His poison blood fuels his rage.
He doesn't give a fuck about bullets. I like his chin.
You will have no chance to strike.
Hey, it's Raphael.
Versus Raphael. Fight.
Let's do the worm! I'll just kick you in the face.
You win.
Okay. Now I remember. It's true, you don't. Of course, it depends. Because there are a couple different forms of rapier. One of the ones that a lot of people are more familiar with is the English rapier, which is primarily it is only piercing. That is the kind that is used in dueling, especially fencing. However, the German rapier was a little different. Wait, no, it was. Fucking not German. It wasn't German. I was thinking it was around the German areas though. It may have been Austrian? Or maybe it was Netherlandic. I'm not exactly sure. Dutchlands! Dutchlands! That's it! The Dutchland rapier had more. It was more like just a really thin blade. I might be getting this wrong there, but there are. But the general idea is there. I think I'm just getting the location wrong, though. The scent on the man Valdo struck down was weaker than he had thought. Frankly, it was not even close to that of the woman he had met the last time he had journeyed the outside world in search of Soul Edge. Disheartened, Valdo once again began wandering in search of the scent. Eventually arriving at an old castle ruin, he rejoiced at the scent present in this land. This could be it! Yeah, you're not wrong. Raphael is still wrong.
He looks really strong. Very strong.
I know a few things. I know somebody who's a lot more interested in weapons of history.
You die. It's going to look incredible.
I'd have to talk to them about it because I don't know too much. I love how Valdo fights. It's very quick-paced. I forgot that I didn't main Valdo, but I did learn how to play him in the 4th game. Just because I created a character who was a black guy with an afro wearing a whole bunch of jester shit. And I was like, I gotta learn how to dance. The girl slipped away and ran. Valdo reached out with his hand, but missed her by inches. The scent she emitted was strong. However, she could also sense a powerful scent from this land itself. He made up his mind in an instant. We'll go. We'll explore the castle. I like the castle. The scent that remained in the castle was strong, but it seemed it was also quite old. 4 years must have passed. The enemy who had escaped moments before had possessed the scent, albeit weakly. Valdo turned to pursue that target, but stopped when he sensed a new presence. It was a presence unthinkable for a living creature. Valdo's finely tuned instinct warned him that it was dangerous. A cockadoodie mumblefuck. He is all over the place. Hey, Gatekeeper.
Versus Revenant. Fight.
Oops. I'll just do that.
You win.
Thank Tolomeo for that line. I will. Next time I see him, I'll just be like, thank you for the amazing things you say. New item is available in the weapon shop. Valdo felt like he was being watched. Yes, I mean, I didn't start watching Tolo until actually very recently, until a couple of days ago. I just never, it's like I used to see him and I'd be like, you know, that's pretty cool. But, I just never really stopped. Prepare to defend yourself! Is everyone ready for the hit new game show? Prepare to defend yourself!
The fighters face a gruesome quest.
Defeat them with special powers? What? I don't know what that means. I don't know how to do special powers. What?
Versus Li Long. Fight.
He has a name? Let me... Fuck.
You lose.
That may have been it. Actually, I won't... I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but I did feel a lot slower. Oh well. I'm never able to complete those. Actually, I remember when I was younger. He's from the first Soul Calibur? Oh! Interesting. But no, if I can remember correctly, for those challenges, you can beat the crap out of them all you want, but they'll stay at 1 hit point until you hit them with a flaming attack, I'm wanting to say? I'm not exactly sure. After defeating this presumably former human being and then getting fucked up by some random Asian asshole, Valdo sensed the scent of Soul Edge in the area. Pursuing the scent, he arrived at a clock tower. However, his instinct told him that this smell had been deliberately placed to lure him here. But it was still a clue. Keeping his guard up, Valdo snuck inside the tower.
I cannot allow a monster like you to possess that sword.
Memory must be breaking still. I don't know. One of us might have the wrong memory. You might be right in that they just changed like the damage or something. Whee. Well, that was close.
I will not allow you to get in my way. Let's go.
Well, hello there. Have you seen my chin?
Versus Zasalamel. Fight!
I'm a bondage. He has range. Valdo's greatest weakness. Now I must worm my way to victory. Okay.
You lose.
This is your end. I shall put you out of your misery.
9
You're a jerk.
versus Zasalamel. Fight!
Playtime.
Again, people with reach is just way too much for me. Whoa, okay.
You lose. 9 versus
I saw myself get launched and I thought that was one of my attacks. Whee! Got him.
You win.
Sit down, boy. Let me show you what it's really like to use a scythe, and you'll like it. I'm not here for BDSM services. Sit down. Battle 1. Fight. In the end, he gained nothing from the clock tower. Nothing! Nothing at all! It was useless! Valdo left Europe. He was so upset that he left Europe and he decided to become one with the circus. At which point he became bored and perhaps deciding there was nothing else to find in that land, he set the carnival on fire. While heading east along the Silk Road, he sensed the smell. He immediately began pursuing its source. However, his target was apparently very perceptive as well and noticed the pursuer. Cause he turned around and said, "Hey, stop following me." And then, 1 month after beginning the hunt, Valdo finally succeeded in closing in on his prey. Because although turning around saying not to follow him, he didn't do anything to gain distance.
His fangs to the god that has forsaken it.
I see we're in India. India. What the? Oh, it's...
Versus Lizard Man. Fight!
Uh-oh. There we go, good enough.
You win.
Or just kill everyone in an attempt to practice his dominatrix skills. Seriously, Valdo's dressed in a succubus choice of garb for a man. You're not wrong! He looks delicious. Actually, yeah, Valdo is confirmed to be, like... Actually, you know what? I'm not exactly sure. I think... I'll have to look at his bio, but I want to say that if you look at Valdo, it actually just has his sexuality, his sex as just a question mark. His sexuality is definitely just all over the place, though. That's for sure. Defeating his inhuman opponent, Valdo obtained several fragments of soul edge that the monster had possessed. He let loose a breath of joy, but his body suddenly shivered as if feeling cold. There was something wrong with his body. He felt exhausted and his strength would not recover. In the back of Valdo's mind, the image of the man with the scythe surfaced. He didn't know what had been done to him, but his instincts told him that that man was involved. Valdo went rest. Oh, please do, Captain. Seeking the scent, Valdo proceeded even further east. He eventually arrived at the country of the Far East, Japan. Feeling the presence of a man he had fought before during his past quest for soul edge, Valdo approached the man. Valdo may have thought the man knew something. Within a few days, Valdo succeeded in making contact with the man. The man was in the middle of a battle, but Valdo paid no mind to that.
His motivation
'Cause
is
fuck
to
that
face the main
shit.
battles.
Is it Mitsurugi? I like the Blade Seeker theme. I'll say that much. I do like the Blade Seeker
If you're
theme.
going to
It's
stand in my
Mitsurugi.
way, you're dead.
Okay, he's using Shishi O.
Versus Mitsurugi. Fight.
Oh! Whoops. I fucked that up. Good enough.
You win.
Got a little fucked up there, but I did it. New item available in the weapon shop, by the way. One morning, as Valdo rested his body, which had grown tired over the long journey, he noticed that the fragments he had collected were gone. Breathless, loudly in regret and rage, he went after the thief at once. Fortunately, the smell of the fragments had not yet gone far, and tracking them proved easy. After successfully retrieving the fragments from the fool, Valdo sensed the scent in the direction the thief had been heading. It seemed other fragments were being collected there. Why the fuck some random asshole would try stealing some gems from a fucking BDSM-looking monster is beyond Valdo. Oh shit. I forgot about this, this map. Oh, this was my favorite. This was my favorite. Yoshimitsu.
Versus Yoshimitsu. Fight.
Probably my favorite, like, character in terms of backstory. Oh no. I win!
You win.
God, the thought of Yoshimitsu just falling into the lava and just going poof, dead. If I can remember correctly, I'm not sure if this is true, but Yoshimitsu is supposed to be like alive in this game, but in the fourth one, he is a spirit possessing like a wooden body. So Soul Calibur 5 advertisement need to be done. What's the first thing you think of? Well, apparently a big picture of Ivy's boobs, and boobs alone, basically stating, we got boobs, and here's what you'll get. Let's just say people weren't pleased, so Bandai Namco decided, in all their ingenious idealism, to put Valdo's crotch as an advertisement on a poster. That's pretty fucking awesome, Captain. In all honesty, a lot of people did buy the game for Ivy's boobs. To be fair. After defeating the leader of a band of thieves that had been collecting fragments of soul edge from throughout the land, Valdo let out a moan of deep emotion upon examining the sword his enemy had wielded. It was the one that had been stolen from the money pit. He had brought justice to the despicable grave robber. Taking the fragments that the thieves had been collecting as well, Valdo continued his journey. My next question is, Yoshimitsu, why the fuck were you in a lava cavern? That's also a pretty good question. Yes. Valdo continued to pursue the scent of the fragments of soul edge. During the course of his questing in this country, he had come to recognize the presence of a woman he had encountered several times. Was she too searching for soul edge? Feeling a doubt that he could not express in words, Valdo began searching for the woman in order to eliminate the obstacle. No one needed to be searching for soul edge besides him. In addition, she might be carrying fragments.
Her blade cannot be seen. Her strikes are but flashes in her enemy's eyes.
My life is not yours for the taking.
Yeah,
Versus Setsuka. Fight.
it's unfortunate how that is. You didn't... Why am I so hurt? What?
You lose.
Yeah, but, yeah, that was the main selling point for 4s, and,
9.
like, they knew that 4 was not as good as 2 or 3. And so they just made sure that the boobs bounced a lot. But, it's like, that's one of the reasons why I like this one so much. Because all of the people have normal human proportions. Whee!
You win.
Oh yeah, another big part of the 4th game that sold was just like, look, you can play as Yoda and Darth Vader, how does that make you feel? And people went, I like Jedi! And then they made Darth Vader and Yoda the most overpowered fucking characters in the entire game to where nobody played them. Or sorry, nobody played anyone besides them on online. Afterwards, Valdo continued his search for soul edge with the clues he had gathered, and finally detected a scent stronger than any he ever had before. He arrived at a cathedral in a remote area. Entity with a scent this strong could be none other than soul edge itself. The sound of steel clashing upon steel reached Valdo's ears. He bounded into the cathedral as if struck. Someone was fighting inside. However, at least the advertisement for Soul Calibur 4 was actually kind of cool. I should be up against Nightmare. No, Nightmare dies. Right, since I'm on the side of evil.
If you're after the sword, don't expect to get past here alive. Sorry to keep you. You're up next.
Versus Siegfried. Fight.
Yeah, no, Yoda couldn't be hit at all. Yep. Yeah, Yoda couldn't be hit at all, and that was annoying. Whereas for Darth Vader, essentially what you could do is you could just like force choke a person from across the map,
Versus Siegfried.
and then push them away. Hey buddy, how's it going? Whoop, there you go. Wee-hee!
You win.
Baldo is such a fun character to play. I love him.
I'm impressed that you made it this far. Not bad at all. My dream is about to be realized.
I'm just gonna look this way.
However, I'm not worthy of witnessing this glory.
What's Valdo thinking right
Leave
now?
this place at once.
Dude, I want some waffles. Whoa! Is that waffles? Nope. He ate my waffles. Bitch. I want those back. Oh, he's floating now. Yeah, the Force characters, they had a Force meter. So you couldn't spam them, but Darth Vader's attacks did so much that it was really hard to recover. All in all, like, if you knew exactly what Darth Vader was about, then he wasn't so bad. Hello there! Ho ho!
You win.
They removed that ability in the 4th game because it's so powerful. More specifically, it's really hard to defend against that attack because I think it actually hits up. I don't think it just hits like mid-body. I think it actually hits like mid-bottom, mid-bottom. But I'm not sure. I don't know. I know one of the characters actually does have that, and it's bullshit. And maybe Valdo. It probably is Valdo. He can do the worm.
Voldo. Oh, Voldo, you did very well in finding Soul Edge. But my dear
Oh, I didn't do it.
Voldo, that alone is not enough. Souls. We need plenty of humans.
It's fun chucking girls down the pit. You're not wrong.
Oh, how beautiful art souls, dear Voldo. So fragile and so beautiful. Soul Edge would be ever more beautiful if it had more souls.
So that ending is the non-canon one, where Soul Edge takes over Valdo's mind. Damn, that's the most money I got out of all of this. How is it that freaking Zosalamel, the one character that I'm good at playing, ended up being the hardest? And then Valdo, the one of the characters that I'm not so great at playing, ended up being so easy. I only lost like twice. I don't understand. Anyways, you got Lizard Man. You got Yoshimitsu. You got the bonus character Revenant. You got Mount Fuji Lava Bed. You got the Silk Road Ruin. You got Lizardman's Grudge Axe and Aya Shield 1 and 2. You got Lizardman's weapon, Tabarzin. You got Yoshimitsu's weapon, Yoshimitsu 1 and 2. You got the Wave Sword, Gatekeeper. 9 parts are now available in character creation. I'm definitely gonna have to do, Valdo's, a wider version of Maxi. Just do shit and it works. You're not wrong. And then they end up Of course, they toned him down for the 4th game, but then they toned Maxi up to the point where you can just throw your controller down the stairs and you win a fight. But I'm definitely gonna have to do the Chronicles of the Sword, which is where you create your own character and you fight in the, you know, essentially a battlefield and whatnot. It's a pretty cool thing. I remember that much. Oh, whoops. I did a little bit of it before I started up streaming in order to make some money so that I could get better weapons. Oh, but it's so cool. And I'm gonna have to buy
Thanks a lot.
these costumes so that I can make my people look even more cool. Duh. In any case, now I'm gonna end the stream. Because now I've actually streamed for the amount of time that I promised I would. Past. So, thank you for showing up, Captain. It was nice having you. It's always nice having the old famous Captain Crow here in my duchy. Ah, man. It's fun to, it's actually really fun to be revisiting this game. I'll have to play it more later. I probably won't be playing it tomorrow because I'll be doing a stream with a group of people, which will include the... who's streaming right now? What was I saying? Right, I'll be streaming with, the amazing Addylicious, along with Snake's Left Eye, and her friend Daka, along with probably just a whole bunch of other people tomorrow. Oh crap, that's Ryan. You showed up at the very end, Ryan. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man. You're gonna have to watch the VOD on this one. Will I be hosting? Yes. So one of the things about it is that, Addy and I both stream, so, I'll be hosting my side, and, actually, we have a joint Twitch that we will be, using. I'm not exactly sure how it works since Addy's the one that set it up, but, if it's like you guys need a link, I will probably just give you guys a link to that, whenever I end up, doing it, tomorrow. I'll ask her more about it before we end up starting up. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. It was nice having each and every one of you. You all stay safe. Remember, do not drink and drive. Do not text and drive. 10 and 2 people, 10 and 2. And let me see, is there somebody who I will host? Let me actually find a random person. Ooh, boy. You know what, there are people playing Tekken. Let's, actually, more specifically, one person's playing Tekken, and there are 4 people who are, playing by themselves. Noted. Okay, let's do something else. Gotta make a follow for him, then? Yeah. Who... Do you guys have any suggestions for who I should host? I'm open to ideas. And I would prefer it be a smaller streamer. If you can. He's a bit of a high horse. Oh, man. It's just... Dying of Isaac is typically a good game. You know what? You know what? I think I'll go ahead and give a host to Mr. Scoot, actually. I haven't hosted him before, so I'd be willing to give a host to probably one of the most funny people I've ever seen on Twitch. So yeah, I will go ahead and see you guys later. Hopefully tomorrow if you guys are able to show. So, you all have a wonderful day, okay? Captain, I wish you luck. Play Teemo. It's a sure-proof way of winning, okay? That's not true at all, but play Teemo anyways, okay? Bye, everyone.